welcome back to We're Extraterrestrials, where I'm your host, Erica Arrieta. Today's episode, I will be answering the question, how does your product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues based off of my sci-fi based film opening, We Come in Peace. The question includes two parts, and I will now go over the first, how does your product use or challenge conventions? Let me tell you about how my product uses conventions. I mean, the alien costume is a great example. When the alien is first revealed in the film, the audience now knows that they are watching a sci-fi genre film. This, with everything else about the film, like the black and white screen and lack of voice, are all used throughout production, which adjusts the viewer's comfortability to what they're watching. Now let me tell you what's different about my product. The alien costume can also challenge conventions. This is because when typically watching a sci-fi film, viewers are used to high-quality editing and an expensive product like presented in the movie Alien and Interstellar. But with my film, best believe my group and I are able to thwart the audience's expectations by presenting a cheap costume. Even more expectations are avoided because of the alien's line at the very end of the clip being, "We need your help." This completely confuses the viewer because with me, of course, being the main character, obviously, I was running away all funny from the alien the whole time in expectation that it was dangerous when it honestly ended up being harmless. With my film also having the parody genre, conventions followed were the retro effects emulating 1950s horror movies of an Ed Wood example, like his terrible old movies from Plan 9 from Outer Space 1959. The alien and I also ran in a joking manner to add comedy, continuing convention, and when he finally reached me, man, that junk scared the life out of me. Not actually, though. I just acted like it did because, my acting is awesome. The sound also played a big part in the humor by adding funny music to show that all the alien wanted to do was talk to me. But, hey, man, I didn't want to listen. I don't care what that freaky old thing want to say. I wasn't getting close to the freak. Anyhow, see, let me tell you about this theory. The theory of narratives around genre by Steve Neal elaborates that a film's message is interpreted as having repetition and difference of genre through costumes, set designs, dialogue, camera shots, and movement. Repetition meaning that what conventions the film follows, and difference meaning which conventions it challenges. The alien costume is a prime example of this theory because it follows and challenges the conventions of the sci-fi genre. That's a wrap for the first part of the question. I know you're having so much fun. Now presenting the second piece. How does it, relating to the film, represent social groups or issues? Have you ever heard about Paul Gilroy's theory? No? Yes? I can't hear you. I mean, obviously, we're through an electronic device right now. Okay, so let me just tell you. It says that ethnic people are marginalized, powerless, dehumanized, and are branded as other. This theory relates to the Trump clip input in our film where this old man want to say that immigrants are eating dogs and cats. Bro, can we talk about how insane that statement is? This man is genuinely crazy. What is up with him? And why did he win the presidential election? Kamala for the win. Sorry to all my Trump fans, but I'm not a fan. That man is definitely not taking me out of America. His statement definitely reinforces harmful stereotypes and reduces immigrants to a singular negative style. This allows viewers to see that he only perceives immigrants as animal eaters and bad people overall. Again, what the heck? But anyhow, it directly relates because the theory literally states classifying ethnic people as an other, which is exactly what Trump is doing in this exact extract when singling out immigrants with these slurs. This concept of the other can also be applied to the portrayal of aliens in films. When audiences see extraterrestrials like aliens or just weird-looking, out-of-this-world creatures on screen, they are often seen as dangerous, frightening, or invasive. The audience just don't want to trust them. This isolates extraterrestrials into an other category, which relates back to the theory and what Trump said. We don't want to be like him, people, come on. By stereotyping and vilifying aliens in films, society reinforces the idea of an external threat as something unfamiliar and therefore dangerous. Following this whole crazy theory, Trump's rhetoric places immigrants into an outsider category, portraying them as fundamentally different and unwelcome. During the Cold War era, which happened from 1985 to 1989 aliens represented communism, socialism, fascism, and other ideologies that were seen as a threat to America. My film represents this because it was made to look like a 1950s typical Ed Wood film. This application is enhanced with the alien coming into the schools, making him represent communism, just like how ICE is coming into schools to take immigrants away. By the way, don't take me! Don't take me! Gotta act professional. Sorry. But man, to wrap today's podcast, I answered the critically challenging question in response to my film being, how does your product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? That is now the end of my discussion. Thank you for listening. Keep an eye out for the next one. Don't forget the daily reminder. Today might try to bring you down, but remember to be the light in the dark. Make today a good day because you can. Eric Cans, out.